CMB made knives. I was looking at trying to pull up their website the other day. It's like CMB knives. No, there's a CMB knives, and they're custom knife, I think, fixed blade guys, out in the Ozarks or somewhere in the country, right? Okay, that's not these guys, okay? This is CMB made knives, and this is the Explorer. The CMB 18, and of course alpha means whatever the micarta thing is. I think this is black micarta, isn't it? Let's take a look, shall we? Instead of just looking at the box for a half an hour. Let's get this thing out of here. Okay, here's all the stuff. What else is in here? All right. Oh, there's the little silica pouch. So we got that out. And you know what? Here's the knife itself. And yeah, I think that is technically not a green micarta. I think that's supposed to be... It looks green under this camera, doesn't it? I'm looking around the camera. Okay, well, let's call it green micarta. Shit, I don't know for sure. It's not saying on the thing either, so okay. But it's a full-size knife. CMB made knives. You probably know them, at least from, and let's just kick this one open. This is the Explorer. So this is a new one that they're out with now. And they had the Predator, the Lurker. Hold on. Okay, up here, the Predator. You remember this one, right? I mean, White Mountain Knives carries it. And then the Cowabunga. It's not a cowabunga, but that's what I'm going to call it, damn it. And so that was more expensive, I imagine. And then, of course, the Dharma. I remember the Dharma, okay? And then the Lurker. I mean, those are just a few of the wonderful smash hits that they have brought to our marketplace. And you want to add this one to the cart? Go ahead. See, I swear to God, this is what it's really supposed to be. This is the 18, but they're not telling me what. Okay, so it's not the black. Maybe it is this one down here that's technically probably a green, I guess. But it is the Explorer, the CMB 18, and the Alpha or the D or whatever is based on the color and all that kind of stuff. But it's got copper ceramic ball bearings. And 113 grams, 14C, and it's full-size knife, pretty much, right? It's all rockin' $59.50, rockin' $59.50. So you've seen paperwork, that's enough. That's it. You're not going to get to see any more paper except this, which is what I'm going to cut with. And there it is. No, it's not lurking. It's not a Predator. It's just exploring. It's the Explorer. And yes, it's sharp out of the box. So let's kick that to the side. Comes in a pouch if you didn't notice that. And did you see the microfiber cloth in there? And then what else do they throw in here for jollies? Here it is. It was established in 2010. That was way before my time. I wonder if I know anybody that old that can remember back that far. And the factory professional QC inspection. So let's see if we can undermine their QC inspection. And, oh, here's this. Wow. What's all this about? Oh, stickers. There you go. All right. So this is a couple of their models. The Cowabunga, because that's the only way I can remember it, and the Predator, I think. So, okay. Let's put them away. I know you're shaking your head on that Cowabunga thing, but to hell with you. All right. Kick it open. And it kicks open. Is it a flipper? Where's the flipper tab? No, it's not. Okay, so it's got a crossbar lock. Can we go with that? Yes, crossbar lock. But the way this baby's going to open up is right there. Not in the front, so you know this is not like a clutch lock like Kaiser does. Unfortunately, which means these Omega springs are going to be fun to put back together in sequence when you can't take both sides off and have the piece in the middle. That means you got to find something to hold everything together while you put the outer pieces together. It is a clown show, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to take this part. But I could and put it back together, yes, but the more you do it, the better you get at it, and I don't need to sharpen my skills in that regard. So you got thumb studs, and you got jimping on the back of this dog. So, how big a old boy is it? Well, let's kick in my poor old Max. Come on, Max, get in here, buddy. About the same, isn't it? I think this is a little bit shorter, though. I think this is technically under 8, or is it? Yeah, it is. It's under 8, and of course the PM2 is 8 1/4. So yeah, this is 7 3/4. Let's say 7 and an extra 16th over the 3/4, and let's just call it 20. Hell with it, centimeters. And 90 millimeter blade length? No, about 86 millimeter, depending on, where you're landing here. But, 3.5 down here, yeah, up here, no. But you get the idea, right? Close to 3.5, close to 8 inches. So near there, too, according to the Supreme Court. So there you go. Deep carry pocket clip, you got the little steel plate on the side. So, not shabby, really, when you think about it. This is kind of nice that they do this. So it's not just open holes, especially when you got micarta as a material for the scales. Because it'd kind of get ratty, if you didn't have a defined area in here, I think. And then here, let me grab is this my number 8? Let me see. See, yeah, those are number 8s there. So they have number 8s on the body there. I don't think those are. I think those are number 6s, and I think this is a number 6 too. So, let me see if these little dogs are 6. Yeah, those are. Ooh, we can start unscrewing them right now. Okay, never mind. But all right. Full-size knife. Got a cutaway in here, so that's nice. So it kind of separates that blade away, especially if you've ever used a fixed blade sharpening system, and that's what I've been doing. I did buy a stone so I could do just on the stone itself instead of, clamping it to a fixed. But clamping it and doing it that way with the diamond stones, sure a lot easier for me. So, and then strop, you could do that and not get this in the way. What do we got? CMB made knives, 14C, anything else? No. So not a whole lot of billboarding going on here. And, this is not contoured. This is flat. It's grippy. You got good grip on here. And I think that's one of the attractive things about micarta is that it gets grippy. So that's one of the pluses. And that's about it for me. I don't like the weathered look here. But a lot of people really like that. So that's just where I differ. But at least, you can flip this deep carry clip from one side to the other. You got number 10 or number 8 body screws. You got their little logo on here, but it's not overwhelming the whole situation. And you got liners here that are skeletonized, it looks like. Yeah, skeletonized in there. So it shouldn't be too bad. And crossbar lock, again, it's just been wow, recently I've been getting crossbar lock knives. And I'm not complaining about it. There's some people don't like crossbar, and they are definitely a liner lock or a frame lock type person. That kind of thing. Button lock, I think, are cool, but I really prefer a button lock that's truly a inverted liner lock, if you know what I'm talking about. But the true button locks with the spring behind the plunger stuff are okay, but you got to be careful because I think those are the most unstable of the locks. Okay, so just know that it's what it is and be careful. 112 grams, so it's not terribly heavy. Okay, it's under 4 ounces, but basically 4 ounces. Okay, yeah, not bad. I mean, considering the fact that it's a full-size knife. And you know what? This is what I was trying to think of too. Okay, 0.51, so it's got some thickness to it. 13.1 millimeter. It's not bad. It's not out of control, but and 2.8 millimeter at 0.11. Okay, so basically I'll call this a 3 millimeter blade. 1/2 inch here. Okay, that's pretty standard stuff. And not all that heavy, not super lightweight, but you've got a lot of nice thick steel here that's structural and good and holding this thing together adequately. So that's nice. And you got a backspacer, plus you got a little area for your lanyard. So, okay. And this is kind of nice to not have to have a lanyard hole plunge all the way through, but to be able to just set it up like that. So there's nothing wrong with that. The pocket clip, I have not put this in my pocket. I have not carried this. No, but I don't see that that's going to be an issue there. No, but it's springy enough, but stiff enough to hold on well. So I think we're good there. And the ergos are good, Ergos feel fine. This is a stonewash that's almost a little mirror-ish, isn't it? That's kind of interesting. But it's kind of a little bit of a glossy stonewash to it. But the blade shape itself looks really, this looks practical. Hopefully that doesn't discourage you. Sometimes, you got plenty of practical knives. You want something less practical, but I think this is okay. The design itself, I don't know. I didn't jump out of my skin when I got it thinking, oh my God, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But then again, this isn't this is a budget range knife. It's made to be practical, user-friendly, carryable, and blade handle length is fine. It's all there. There's no detent play here. But, it's flickable. So that's nice. So you can fidget with it and you can just, kick it open and closed however you want. And I like the Predator. I don't think I ever had the Dharma. And I didn't have the, did I ever have, I don't remember ever having the Cowabunga or whatever, the crook knife thing. But I had 2 of them. And I guess this makes 3 with the Explorer. And CMB made knives. I like them. I don't think about them very often. So it's kind of interesting. But they contacted me and said, hey, you want to check out the Explorer? And hey, I'm good. I'd like to keep track of CMB made knives and see what's going on. And hell, this will make a great user or maybe a giveaway, that kind of thing. So I'm always looking for extra knives that I can just use around the house as beaters, and then others that I can stow away in my future giveaway, stash. So I can do that too. So there's always that kind of thing. And CMB, all right. Feels good. There's no play here or anything like that. And no, it's not off center either. No, you start turning the camera. Oh, it's way off. Okay. No, it's way off the other way. So let me look around the camera. Okay, yeah, it's centered. Okay. It's good. It's good. Yeah, feels good in the hand too. So what do you think? CMB? CMB made knives. And of course, it's a lot more jazzy over here on this side of it. What do you think? Put your comments down below. CMB made knives. I'll give you the link to their website, but also look for them on White Mountain Knives. LTK is your discount code for 10% off. And they don't charge tax or shipping, so they'd be right there. And I don't know if these are on Amazon, but I'll put a link to I'll look and see if I catch that. And if they are, then this and that, and any applicable discount codes I'll have down below as well. And you guys, stay sharp.